It's a beautiful day to be a Raider, draped in the silver and black. I represent the shield. I represent the swords. It's that time of night again, Raider Nation. And you come back. Why? Because you know it's time. It's time to bring them.
What's up, Raider Nation? I am the Commish.
I'm the Commish Jr.
Coming to you live from Hardcore Challenge Live Studios. Deep behind the enemy line.
This is Raider Reaction.
Silver and black theater on a Black Friday. And again, like we have every Friday for the past 4 weeks, again, we will jump in our silver and black time machine and go back in time to another day in the history of the Great Raider Archives. So tonight, we will venture back in time to November 30th, 1987. Monday Night Football. Oh yeah. You guys know which game this is. You know what game it is. What's up, little brother? Popeye's little brother. Happy birthday, Popeye's little brother. Oh yeah, it's Monday Night Football. You didn't know. You didn't know it was when you tuned into Raider Reaction, you were gonna go back in time tonight. We're going back in time, ladies and gentlemen, to November 30th, 1987. Los Angeles Raiders, Seattle Seahawks, Kingdom, Monday Night Football. Now that little blip you see across the screen, that clears up when the game starts. So it's a little annoying at the beginning, but that clears up. No, this is Seahawks, Raiders, Monday Night Football, November 30th, 1987. Raiders came out winning 3 games out of the gate this season. We're up 3-0 and then lost 7 straight coming into this game. Me too, Terry. Me too. Oh yeah. You guys know the game, but when's the last time you've seen this whole game? You got to watch how it unfolded. We've all seen the highlights. We've all seen the highlights over and over, but when's the last time you got to sit back and watch it? Watch a great game like this. Oh no, it was more than that.
But Chuck Knox is a guy who thinks he can take his team to the Super Bowl. You mentioned last week's victory over San Diego. It was an annihilation. No team can look any better than Seattle did last week. The thing about Seattle...
Bo Jackson. I'm not going to... I can't... Spoiler alert. Spoiler. I can't give you how many yards. Oh, there you go. See, Terry already threw it out there. Yeah, see, he busts 200 in this game. This is when Bo Jackson basically makes his appearance to the world. It's like, bam. Oh yeah, This is a great game. I probably haven't sat down and watched this game since I'd watched it live as a kid, years ago. I would have been what, 12, watching this game. I remember watching this game. I mean, Monday Night Football was huge. You didn't get, but a couple regional games on Sunday and Monday Night Football. That was all you got back in the day. There was no Sunday ticket. There was none of that. You stayed up and you'd catch the highlights, and that was it. What's up, Stephanie? Raider Stephanie. What's up, Ernst?
Well, I finally get to see my first game with Bo Jackson in it.
Yeah, this is the first game Commish Jr. is going to get to really see Bo Jackson play. So, all right, that's enough for these talking heads. Let's get to some action here. We got Tom Flores. Tell me why that man ain't in the Hall of Fame, folks. Tell me why that man ain't in the Hall of Fame. I wasn't born. Oh my God, jukebox. Make me feel old, brother. I can't give away my secrets, Ryan. If I gave away my secrets, then you wouldn't tune in. The internet's a big world. You can find anything on the internet if you dig hard enough.
Alright, here's the kickoff.
What's up, Raider at Bishop Chef? Here we go. Game is on. Bo Jackson was the man. Oh man, I mean he was one of my favorites growing up. Growing up in the, I mean it was Bo Jackson and Michael Jordan were the biggest things going.
His numbers for the season with 13 touchdown passes, and his trade with Warner and Williams, and then Turner.
What's up, Raider DeVillion? What's up, my brother?
And the offensive line, Mattis, Bailey, Bush, Millard having a great season, and Mike Wilson. A well-balanced team, and they've been steady and solid since the strike outside of the one game against the Jets. First and 10 from the 15-yard line, and they begin with John L. Williams, taking it out to the 17 for a gain of a couple. It'll be second down and 8.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Playing a 3-4 with Long, Piquel,
Got Howie up there, Sean Jones,
and then the linebackers, Linton King on the outside with
Millen and Rod Martin.
And he's playing well there, and Rod Martin, the veteran. And then Washington and an injured Mike Deans at the corners with Saran and McElroy.
Lionel Washington, Van McElroy. Got Haynes, the Hall of Famer. Yeah. The Sea Chickens.
Do you believe in coincidence that they go right at Sam Steele? The first passing situation of the game.
Old Steve Largent.
And Steele had to come all the way across the formation. And if you're going to be tested the first...
He was a tough sucker, man. You can't deny it. I hated Steve Largent back in the day. I mean, I hated the Seahawks because I mean they were our divisional rivals, man. We played these guys two times a season.
I didn't even know they used to be in our division.
Yeah, something like that, Ryan. Something like that. I got one of his cards, rookie cards up here. I'll look at it in a second. Oh, look at that. Snuffs him out. Nice stop by Van. I know. I still hate him. I mean, like all these new fans, they don't even remember the rivalry of the Raiders and the Seahawks. I hated I still hate the Seahawks. It's from this stuff, man. It's from the Dave Craig and the Kurt Warner days and the Steve Largent and the days when they would were actually competitive against us. All right, here we go. We're gonna get to see some Bo Jackson.
So Bo Jackson was a running back?
Steve Largent was a beast. I ain't gonna lie, I hated him, Popeye. But he was a beast, man. What did he get? He did get 100 touchdowns, didn't he, in his career? I mean, that dude was legit.
So Bo
Here we got Mark Wilson. Definitely not one of the greatest quarterbacks in the lineage of the Raiders. But he's a little banged up this season.
Oh, they also got Marcus Allen.
Yeah, we started the season with 3 wins this year and then lost 7 in a row.
Not too good.
A little rough start here. A little rough start there for Bo. You gotta take him a second to get rolling. Take him a second to get rolling, you know. He's cold. No, they don't, Ryan.
So did they just used to show stats for the home team?
No, they would show both of them. Dude, nice little pass there. Little toe drag there by Williams. Gotta like that. The Boz. The Boz was all juiced up, man. Then when he got popped for the juice, he just was never the same afterwards. Yeah, remember he got popped and he set out the bowl game when he was on Oklahoma. He had the stuff written all over his bandana and his shirt and stuff. He had to set out the game because he got popped for roids. And then he went to Seattle. He was just a total bust, man. He was never really anything. Had that cheesy movie. What was that cheesy movie? Marcus.
Oh, nice. That was a nice little run.
It was, Terry. This was where they got the Bo, Marcus, you know, the 1-2. Oh, I love me some Super Tecmo Bowl. I'll mess it up.
Man, I can't believe they still don't have the clock on here.
No, I know. It's crazy watching these games because they don't have the time clock on it, and they don't have the constant graphic up to keep you informed of what's going on. So you don't know what down it is, and you know, unless you're really paying attention, you're like, what down is it? What quarter is it?
I mean, sometimes you can see on the side them holding up like one of those things.
Yeah, one of the sticks.
Yeah, tell you what's going
Oh,
on.
nice pass. Another nice pass to Williams.
Pretty sure that's first down. Yep, first down.
Dookie Williams. Man, you can't go wrong with a name like Dookie.
I don't think
He was mine too, Jose. Mine too, man.
I don't think I ever heard that name before. Dookie. It's a weird spelling. Bo Jackson.
Uh-oh, Bo puts it on the ground.
Oh my gosh.
Bo put it on the ground.
Come on.
Oh, Bo. Bo put it on the ground. Well, Jukebox, I'm just going to make you hang. I'm going to stall then. I'm going to make you hang around. I'm just going to stall on you. I agree, Lines. I call for instant replay. Throw the red flag. Throw the red flag. We are going to... Oh, my God. Was this like the first instant replay? Oh, my God. They were going to go to replay. This is like the early, like, infancy of instant replay.
Oh, wow. That's just,
Oh, his knee was totally down.
he's down.
Oh, that was garbage. That was garbage. He was totally down.
There's no challenges? Can they challenge the play out this
I'm not sure of what the rules exactly were in 1987. I ain't gonna lie.
Probably not good.
Extraordinary back. The fact that he has not worked out for the past 3 weeks. He has a very tender turf toe, and he has averaged over 100 yards rushing for the past 5 weeks. Works out on a cycle, works out of the weight room, but nothing on the field. Second down 5 from the 41-yard line.
All right. Bo puts it on the ground. You guys are getting, they're about to get it, Terry. They're about to get it. They're about to get it. That's for sure. Karma is about to come back. Swift. Hold it. Don't leave your seats, because Karma is about to make a swift appearance. I believe it's the next drive. Craig, that's a nice stat. You can't lie, man. Dave Craig, he was a decent quarterback back in the day. I hated him, but, you know, he was solid. You can't lie, he was solid. Oh, what about Penn, man? I straight went off on Oakland Raiders all out about Penn. So, the yeah, I'm not happy about. I'm not happy about the Donald Penn thing, man. I feel the guy should honor their contract. I think it's BS that he's trying to pull this crap, and yeah, I don't want to rain that upon this great game. So, but I think it's garbage, man. I really think it's garbage what he's doing. Kurt Warner. The Kurt Warner before the Kurt Warner. This dude's like, why you got to the Kurt Warner got to come around and then, just completely overshadow everything I did with my namesake, and then another guy comes the same thing. So, all right, the first tally for last night, the early show, goes to Raiderette Stephanie Maldonado, who ties for the lead now. It's Brian Burkett. The One Nation Live, the debacle last night because of the crappy Facebook. Facebook was all screwed up. Had Bear's show screwed up, my show screwed up, CEL's show screwed up. It was just a screwed up night all around. It was Facebook issues, it was none of us. So it's really nothing we could do, but it totally ruined the after hours last night. And I'll make it up to everybody next week. That's for sure. On
well,
one.
They got a clock now, and it's gone.
Oh, we got a clock.
It said 7:04. I like how back then they made actually a lot more catches than now. So the clock goes quicker. It stays ticking longer.
Drake wanted to go deep. He had Warner out of the backfield. He looked there and then had to check off to Williams. But again, he had plenty of time. Well, you know why? Watch the play action. Watch the right guard, Brian Millard, go that way. The left guard, Bailey's going to come this way. And then Williams out into the slot. But take a look at what that does.
Man, I didn't know they could make it look like this still.
I mean, watch how that freezes the inside linebackers. The two guards cross at the line of scrimmage.
Ooh, look at that fancy slow-mo and speed up there. And C.R. Tuberville was got it on the One Nation Live debacle. He got the first point on that one.
Football at the 19-yard line as the Seahawks on their second possession, driving following a Bo Jackson fumble. 5:48 to play in a scoreless first quarter in Seattle. 3rd and 3 at the 19.
Oh, man. Turner left wide open in the end zone.
Well, not wide open. There was someone very close.
Well, he was kind of close, but I mean, he wasn't on him. Daryl Turner. 35th career touchdown in 55 NFL games, Mr. Daryl Turner.
That's not too good. So that means he didn't even get one touchdown every game.
You got high expectations.
Wide open in the end zone. Well, Larson and Turner did a crisscross about 3 or 4 yards past the line of scrimmage. Just totally confused the Raiders secondary.
Who's the kicker?
Alright, good. Still got soccer tips.
Alright, Bo comes back with a chance to redeem himself if he puts the ball on the ground, which he didn't actually put the ball on the ground. We all seen it. His knee was down. It was garbage. That was garbage, man. They totally blew that call. Typical BS. They were even screwing the Raiders back then. Man, that was wide open, guys. Come on.
You could clearly see his knee hit the ground. Was that a old?
Did you see that little clip of some vintage commercial?
You're kidding me.
I love that.
Wow.
All right, so
Come
the
on.
LA Raiders are down.
Come on,
7-0.
Come on, Bo.
It's time to bounce back.
Redeem yourself.
Ooh.
Too bad. Up there's fun.
Dookie's all over the field, man. Dookie Williams getting it done. He's returning, making plays, tiptoeing sideline.
Oh, come on. Flag on us. Holding on us.
Yeah, whatever.
Usually it's clipping.
They're always trying to screw us.
5:24. 5:24. Oh, wow.
I mean, look at them legs, man. He just keeps them things churning. And it's hard to stop that man. God, if he wouldn't have got injured, what would he have been if he didn't get injured? It's painful just to think about what he could have been. Yeah, we totally got burnt, man. There was burnt toast all over the field there.
I mean, one guy had covered 2 guys. So. Nice. Nice little run after the catch.
Oh no, Chris. It's in the first half. It's in the first half when it starts to turn the juice on.
It's probably almost like 4 minutes left.
Let's take a look at Wilson. He had time to get rid of the football, but he really paid the price, waiting for Christensen to uncover. He was.
Oh, Wilson gets a little shot in the mouth there. Todd Christensen, man, what a when he just doesn't get enough respect in the annals of great tight ends. I mean, you never hear his name mentioned. I mean, Raider fans obviously mention his name, but not as a whole. And he should. I mean, he revolutionized the tight end position. Oh, Bo, come on, man. Bo's just starting out a little rough here. You know he's not too happy.
I mean, can't blame him for that. He's not.
I mean,
really...
Bo's young still. In this season he played with the Royals, so he's coming in. He's just starting to get his feet underneath him.
I mean,
and this is really the first game he makes a big splash this season.
Still, he really isn't a wide receiver, so don't expect him to catch so many.
He possibly could have.
But that one, yeah, he should have caught.
Oh, Todd Christensen was one of the greats, Tim. One of the greats.
Alright, so last week they played against Denver before this game. Man, Allen hasn't been doing good in this game. He just hasn't been getting much yards.
Oh yeah, Todd Christensen is by far one of the greats. One of my personal favorite football cards that I have is a receptions leader football card. It's a horizontal one, and half of the card is Todd Christensen, LA Raider, who led the league in receptions, and the other half is Jerry Rice, 49er, who led the league in receptions. You know, obviously was a Raider later in his career, so I just think that's a cool card.
Oh, nice catch.
Is that Dookie again?
Yeah.
Dookie's getting it done. Dookie is having a night right now. Prime time, Dookie. Getting it done. Yes, it is. This is 1987. Rude Boy Raider. This is 1987. November 30th, 1987. Monday Night Football in the Kingdom.
Oh, he's going deep. Touchdown.
Bang! James Lofton. Look at that. Touchdown Raiders.
Wow.
That was pretty.
The long bomb.
Let's look at that replay, guys. Come on, spin that thing again. That was beautiful.
You gotta see that.
Look at that vintage visor there. Rod's rocking. Look at that thing.
Here we go.
Here we go. This is pretty. Watch this. Nice drop, nice pocket. Bam.
He launches it.
I mean, drops it right in there. Beautiful. James Lofton, man. James Lofton was the man.
Man, that Seahawks defender thought, oh, I got this interception, but
Yeah,
nope.
hey, no, that was a beautiful pass by Wilson. You ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, that's beautiful.
Alright, so the Raiders tie at 7-7.
For the Raiders, we're tied 7-7 with 2:33 to play in the first quarter.
46-yard touchdown catch.
That was nice.
That looks like a lot more than 46 yards, though.
Yeah.
That looks like at least 50.
17-yard line. So 2:25 remaining in the first quarter at the Kingdom, where Seattle and the Raiders are tied 7-7. Personally at 500 in his action against Seattle, and the Raiders
Actually,
trail Seattle.
can you see it? There's the card I was telling you about.
It's Kurt Warner taking it out to the
You can't see it really. Todd Christensen. It's actually it's the 1986 NFL receiving leaders. Todd Christensen for the AFC and Jerry Rice for the NFC. It is a complete mint condition card. 1986 receiving leaders.
Here's Patrick Hunter. Now Lofton comes down. Rather than forcing him to the inside of the field, Hunter lets him go to the outside where he'll get no help from his free safety. A key move, because when you give James Lofton the outside of the field, you better be able to run with it.
Bang.
And on second forward,
We love the vertical game. Al loves the vertical game.
Jones, number 9. And the ball is at the 24-yard line with a 3rd and 4 upcoming. The Boz freshly swapped. Is that a haircut or a brand?
Look at that.
Man, is that like a haircut into the side of, like,
Yeah.
like they just shave off? Yeah, I want to, like, get
Bosworth thought he was badder than he was. Chicks dig the long ball. You better believe it.
Okay, so sometimes they show what down it is. Most of the times they don't. Oh, that kind of looked like pass.
Martin on the covers. Look at young Howie down there getting fired up.
That kind of looked like pass interference to me, though. Kind of looked like he pushed him a little.
You should get that cut, Chris. That would look good. That would look good on you. You should rock that. The old school Boz. Just go into the barber and like, give me the Boz. Give me the 80s Boz. What's up, Watts? All right, Raiders get the ball again. Are we still in the first quarter?
I'm pretty sure.
premiere. And what an attraction for you. Doubleheader.
I don't know. We'll show us soon.
National champion.
I'm pretty sure we are.
Taking on Kentucky, and it comes your way this Saturday on our season.
He was a badass till they forced him to get off the juice. When he had to get off the juice, he wasn't such a badass anymore.
In Indianapolis. The Hoosier Dome. Here's the King Dome.
Hey, names are Kid Dookie. I hope that was a nickname.
Oh, Jackson.
Bo getting the edge there. Nice run by Bo. Nice run by Bo.
Nice.
It's hard to believe that he can do this at 6'1" and about 230 pounds.
Oh, Jackson.
As you said, Al, Charlie Hanna, who was just back into the lineup for the Raiders, and this makeshift offensive line. That's Hanna, number.
Man, Bo was so good.
Look at that run. Right past it.
Bo was so good.
And Bowles is on his own for about 3 or 4 yards. Split foul. Jackson comes out for a breather, so Allen is the sole.
Marcus is in.
With Lawson left and Williams right. And
Man, what a backfield. Marcus Allen and Bo Jackson. I mean, come on.
Christensen. And it's Marcus Allen after a gain of
Two
about
good players
into the 40 to
on
make
one
it
team.
2nd and 8, and that's
Yes, it was a big mystery, Scott, about Bo's time. It's supposedly it was crazy fast. Like, faster than any time that's ever been clocked now. And they just didn't have the technology back then to properly, So it's like a myth in how fast he was.
Ron. All right.
7-7, the LA Raiders.
Going into the second quarter.
Raiders have the ball at the Seattle 42-yard line. 2nd down and 8 with Bo Jackson and Marcus Allen. Both in. Wilson the quarterback.
See what Raiders gonna do.
John Ritchie was a crazy man, Ryan. I love John Ritchie.
There goes Bo again.
Bang, man. Bo's just knocking dudes down.
Raiders first down and Marcus
He just hit easily again, Terry.
Robinson up. I looked at Dan looked at me and said, hey, this guy is different. I don't know. It might be better to get blocked than have to try to tackle this guy. Look at Marcus Allen.
Watch this. He's just like, bang. Dudes are just bouncing off of him.
Number 45. They're just bounced off of Bo Jackson.
25 years old. And look at that, 6'1", 230. Just a machine.
And it takes about 4 of them to get him down to the 28-yard line. Bo Jackson, he's used to bouncing off people. Just ask Rick Dempsey, catching for the Cleveland Indians in July. This little comebacker that got big.
I had the pleasure of, I did not get the pleasure of watching Bo play football, but I did get the pleasure of watching Bo Jackson play in the 1987 season. It was actually this season when he played for the Royals. I did get the pleasure of going down and watching him, and I was right there on the side. I got to watch him and George Brett warm up. It was man. Seeing Bo Jackson in person, that dude is just so massive, and the legs on that guy were massive. And seeing him in person was one of the great memories of my childhood, was getting to actually see Bo Jackson. I got to see Bo Jackson play in his prime. Even though it's just baseball, I still got to see Bo Jackson play in his prime. And that's a cool memory.
Third to block offensively against the pass. Dan, I'll let you have an opportunity to work together for a period of time.
Man, I really like to meet Bo Jackson.
On the offensive line, getting some continuity. 11 lines in 11 games. That's not the way to do it. This is Marcus Allen taking it to the 4th.
Marcus, love Marcus, man. He always had that wiggle in the hole. Just, tall, lanky. Man, he just had that wiggle in the hole that just made you hard to tackle.
Now just think about what Marcus Allen is being asked to do this season. He played fullback the previous play. That time switches back to tailback.
Yeah, Marcus was really starting. This is when he was starting to get the shaft, really.
Look at Steve Smith.
And it's unfortunate. Marcus was one of my favorite players, and
Play by play, from blocker to runner to receiver. There aren't many superstars in the game that are that unselfish.
What happened to him?
I don't know. That's Steve Smith.
Something wrong with the leg.
Steve Smith. We voted in on him on our Raider Reaction All Raider team. He was our all-Raider fullback.
Is he a fullback in this game?
Oh yeah, that was the game, man. I was about 8 or 9, Tim. That game. That's And we've had the other 2 Super Bowls on Silver and Black Theater, but we haven't had that one yet. I agree. Rest in peace, Todd Christensen, man. He was a great one. We lost him way too young. Way too young. Oh, Tim, that just may be coming. Spoiler alert, that may be coming on Silver and Black Theater in the future. Because I have that footage. I have that full game footage as well. So, don't think we're not going to watch that. Because to me, that is probably my personal favorite game of all time. I was a kid. My buddy, when I was growing up, was a Redskins fan. I remember watching that game together, and that's just a great memory to me. He is in really bad shape. And it's unfortunate. It's sad. It's too bad, man. He was great. Mark Wilson. Wade Wilson was the Viking.
Was that Bo?
Bo!
Oh, wow.
Bo getting the reception touchdown in the end zone. Look at that touchdown, Raiders.
3rd touchdown. Oh, only his 3rd?
Yeah, to say, well, Bo's in baseball at the beginning part of this season, so he's just starting to get in his groove. Look at this. Wilson, all the time in the world from Mark, and puts it right in there. Look at it. Nice catch by Bo. Like, who's supposed to... How do you leave Bo Jackson wide open?
Let's see if we can spot it from this angle. But when Bo makes his break to the end zone,
wow.
I think we're going to see it there. One of the Seahawks defenders ends up...
He didn't really have to slide, but...
Number 34 is wide open.
And it's good.
The Raiders, who had fallen behind early, have come back with back-to-back touchdowns on successive drives at least 14-7.
Well, it's 14-7. LA Raiders. Up over the Sea Chickens.
Jackson in motion. He makes his cut to the inside.
Look at this. He falls down, man. Look, Bo just jukes him out of his shoes. The guy gets all fumble-footed, and down he goes. Touchdown, Raiders.
That was a nice play.
He just broke his ankles. That's what happened, right?
I don't think that was...
He just gave him the sugar, and down he went.
I don't think that was just 14 yards. That seemed like more than 14. Oh, man. Raiders haven't been doing too good on kick returns. Well, let's see what the Raiders defense can do.
It's the New York Jets in a three-way tie for the top spot of the AFC East at 6-5 against the Miami Dolphins, who tried to rebound after yesterday's slam in the hands of Buffalo.
Next week. There you go. Tune in for that Dolphins.
Yeah, like that's happening.
Yeah.
12:09 to play in the hand.
Yeah, well, too bad. Next week it's gonna be another.
Oh man, what a push!
Dang, that was quick.
Talk about anticipating the snap count there.
As soon as he snapped, he just bolts through and sacks him. Dang.
I don't know, were they even good then, Ryan? They were good and not good so off and on. It's hard to tell which year they were good.
Man, watch that. They just go in, he snaps it the perfect time. and he just bolts in and gets him down before he can do anything.
That was nice. Anticipating the snap count.
They couldn't do anything.
Oh, it was a heartbreaker. I was watching that live on TV when it happened.
They couldn't do anything as soon as he snapped.
Largent again, man. Largent, he was a stud, man. He was solid. I hated him, but he was good. I mean, he was the Seahawks' #1 weapon forever. I mean, he was it.
Nobody works harder than Largent. So I do a little breakout, break it back, give you the angle, but nobody works harder than he does in practice. He's probably done that particular little execution with Craig maybe 1,000 times, maybe 2,000 times. He just gets it down to perfection. Third down and
Alright. 3rd and 11. Raiders can stop them. Please don't go for a deep pass. Oh, come on. He's running. He did not get it.
No, he's short. Was that 3rd?
Yep, that was 3rd and 11. He just failed. Should have just passed it. He had a lot more time.
He was the intended receiver. Craig couldn't get there. And good coverage by the Raiders. Now Ruben Rodriguez to kick, and that's Chris Wood. Back to Rashid.
Chris Woods.
Acquired in the '84 supplemental draft from Auburn. Mr. Chris Woods.
Ruben Rodriguez.
See what we can get going this drive. Scored the last, what? What's the score now? 21?
14-7.
Is it
Oh,
14?
he trips and
What was that?
he trips. He tripped.
What was that garbage?
He tripped and couldn't catch it. I mean, if he
Way
caught,
to go, Woods.
anyways, if he caught it, he would have gotten nailed. Anyways, so.
Yeah, he was like, oh my god. Look,
But like he just stumbled. He literally just bent.
what was that?
I mean, I would have kept going. I would have just like stumbled a little.
14-7.
I love.
That's right, we had the Lofton touchdown and then the Bo Jackson touchdown so far.
I really like seeing the other team's punters come out because that means that they failed getting them first.
That's right. The turf monster did get him.
Alright. Deep.
Mark
Oh my
letting
God.
it fly.
Oh!
Look at that catch by Lofton.
Is he in?
I don't think he was in bounds there, but
I don't
man, what a
think he
freaking
was.
catch.
But man, that was good. Yeah, he didn't catch that. Why else would he be running all the way back there? Oh my gosh, that was a good catch though. Yeah, his foot was out.
I mean, what a hell of a catch, though.
That was an amazing catch.
Yeah, he's way out, but he's out. But that was under duress. That was a nice catch.
Just make
Regardless.
just make the field like 2 feet wider. He would have caught that. He would have been safe.
Wilson's looked solid thus far. 7 for 9, 2 TDs.
That Marcus or what?
Marcus softens her up a little there.
Yep.
Marcus's brother David plays with the Edmonton Eskimos. He celebrates the championship today as the Eskimos beat the Toronto.
I don't even know who Marcus's brother is, so you don't talk about his brother, you talk about him.
Over already. Just heating up.
All right.
Allen in his last 3 games against Seattle.
What are the Raiders going to do here? They're up 14-7. Second quarter.
Alright, let's see what happens.
Nobody expected them to win this game. They've lost 7 in a row coming into this game.
Bo. Going.
Gone!
He's got, that's a touchdown.
Gone.
He
Gone.
is gone. And he's out of here. He's gone. He's literally gone. And there goes another Raider.
Oh
And there
my
goes
God.
2 more.
Damn, that man's fast.
Oh, wow.
Did you just see him just literally pull away from everybody on the field? Like, I mean,
I'm not joking. Everyone just quit following him.
these are professionals. High-level professionals chasing this, and he runs away. I mean, just watch this.
Watch. sooner or later, they just stop running. And
Bang, right here, he's gone. You ain't catching him. And just look, he's just pulling away.
yeah, see, they're just slowing down, and they're just like, okay, we're not stopping him. I'm done. And like he's just like, okay, I'm out of here. He just runs right through there, and he's like, I'm out of here.
Man, I mean, yeah, as soon as he hit that little stiff arm and turned the corner, it's like he just hit the nitrous, and I'm gone.
He's like, I'm gone, and he just runs out of here. He's just out
Down the sideline, man.
He's just out there like, okay, I'm done here.
He's like, hello, I'm Bo Jackson. Welcome, see me, know me, two sports star. Bo knows, baby.
He's just like, okay, I just ran that.
Right here, he just, bam, it's gone.
He blocks him, and he's like, okay, run.
There ain't
run,
nobody
run,
catching him.
Run, gone, touchdown. I saw someone run out of bounds and just like walk to the crowd of guys on the sidelines. He's like, okay, I'm done here. He scored. I'm done.
My God, what a run! You can't see that enough times.
Man, you can't get any better than that.
Man, it is almost unfair. It is almost unfair. Oh, it is my pleasure. I love we in Silver and Black Theater. I look forward to Silver and Black Theater every Black Friday. It is one of the highlights of the week.
Man, I like how they can like speed it.
Oh
up.
yeah, could you imagine if you were at this game and you're a Raiders fan going to watch this in the Kingdom? It would have been deathly quiet. You'd have been like, damn. That's just the third touchdown in a row. Bo just caught one on us and then just comes off and breaks that off. It would have been crickets. You'd have heard nothing.
91-yard run for a touchdown. That was a Raiders record at this time. Even though I don't think that's still a record.
I'm not sure. I'd have to go to the record book.
Come on, there's still got to be someone who at least had like a couple yards farther.
Maybe. I think there might have been.
There's got to be someone who ran at least 100. There's got to be someone in the Raiders' history that ran at least a 100-yard touchdown. But man, that was an amazing play.
Craig, try to bring him back. Almost picked.
I thought that was an interception for a second. I was like, okay, is that a Raider? Man, I can't believe how old this looks. Those Seahawks helmets are old too. So are those jerseys. You can see through their jerseys. You can see through the back of the
Oh, good God, I'll never play those. We don't play games we lose, Ryan. Come on. You will never see that on Silver Black Theater.
So you just instantly know that's
We don't remember bad stuff. Come on.
Yeah,
Good Lord.
you see something bad.
Give me none of those.
Alright, 9:25. And Tice. Whose last name would be Tice?
He's one of our coaches now, bud. He's Mike Tice. He was a great offensive lineman back in the day. He's actually one of the Raiders coaches now.
Right now?
Yes.
Oh. So since he played for the Seahawks, do we still respect him? Raiders, total yards. Seahawks only have 78 yards so far, and we have 273.
Mm-hmm.
Man, by just from that, you can already tell.
What's up, NorCal?
I mean, from how many yards you just saw, you can already tell that the Raiders are basically winning.
Scansy. He is a great offensive line coach. I'm glad to have him on the Raiders. Oh, the blitz is on. The fumble.
Fumble. Oh, the Seahawks got it in time, I think. Yep, Seahawks got it. But still, they lost a lot of yards just then. No first down for them. Man, I really thought the Raiders were going to get that fumble once I saw it.
No, it was James Lofton. Yeah, James Lofton and Dookie Williams.
Man, watch it.
No, this was too early for those guys. James Jett was a 90s guy. So was Galt came over. Galt was with the Bears at this time.
I can prove right now how bad the Seahawks quarterback is right now. He dropped the ball before the Raiders guy even hit him. Before the Raiders guy touched him.
Smashed again, and this time it's down. I think the Raiders got it this time.
Ball.
No, I don't even, not even Mervin Fernandez yet. Hold on, I can tell you.
99, Jones.
Wide receivers. Well, yes, you're correct. Wide receivers on roster for the 1987 team are Carl Akins, Mervin Fernandez, Jesse Hester, Greg Lathan, Wade Lockett, James Lofton, David Williams, Dookie Williams, and Chris Wood. That's your entire squad of 1987 Los Angeles Raiders.
All right, let's see.
Wide receivers.
Let's see how quick the Raiders can score now. They're probably going to throw.
No, the Rocket was later. He's 80s. He's later, or I believe he was early 90s.
So let's see. I'm pretty sure the Raiders are going to go for another pretty long pass. For a touchdown? Nope, they're going with Marcus.
No, that's not Marcus.
That's not Marcus. 42.
Mueller.
Oh, Mueller. Interesting.
Bosworth getting buffeted around a bit there. Coming off line of scrimmage. Bosworth was.
Oh yeah, isn't Marcus 32?
Mm-hmm.
Fumble, touchdown.
Marcus, little wiggle in the hole.
Trying to boost right through there.
Yes, Vance Mueller.
We just saw that. Why do we have to see it again?
Racking it off.
Alright, let's see what's going to happen now. We got Marcus and Mueller back there. Marcus. Oh, I saw flag.
Flag comes in there.
Flag. I used to think that the flags were banana peels just being thrown on the field, but nope. It really does look like that, though.
The Raiders, who've been having it pretty much their way, now are going to have to work a little extra hard for a touchdown. Hey, how do you think this game right now is being received in San Diego and Denver? Number 72, offense.
You're kidding me.
First down.
Marcus got you guys that close, so you just blast right through, and there's a holding penalty, and we're all the way back near the 20 again. You're kidding me. Well, let's see what's going to happen. It was holding on us, so now we're back at the 20.
Well.
Touchdown percentage is 83%.
Yeah, this was a rough time for Marcus. This was when him and Al were at odds, and he was starting to phase him out, Bo was the new man, and.
So at this time in the season, they haven't been. Bo hasn't been playing for too long.
Well, no, yeah, because he was at baseball the first part of this season.
Man, if I put baseball and football, I'd just go to football because I used to like baseball more, but like football more.
Oh, another holding on the offense.
That's gonna take us down to near at least to 30. So, man, come on, guys, just throw it deep, get the touchdown, get this over with. Seriously, they just keep going with runs to Marcus. Come on, guys, go with the pass. Yeah, this is probably another run. Nope, this is a pass. Nope, it's a run. And
Oh, Marcus got a few there.
hold on. So wait, is that first down? I think he just said first down and goal. I don't think so.
Tony Dorsett went 99 on a Monday night for an NFL record. January of 83, the tail end of the 82.
Wait, so after those flags, did it like go back to first down?
Was against Minnesota.
No, yeah.
It did?
Then what was it, a holding?
Mm-hmm. Two
Yeah.
holdings in a row.
Jackson, if he felt like playing a couple plays. Second down, goal.
Little dump to Marcus.
And he gets some.
Nice.
Oh. He gets all the way back up towards the.
And see, this would be the type of stuff that would piss Marcus off right here. Marcus is in there getting beat on. He'll get it down there, and then watch. They'll pull Marcus, and then it'll come Bo. No, this used to piss him off, man.
No, like Marcus gets that huge run. He's just like, okay, here I go. I'm gonna get.
And he won't even get credit. He won't get the touchdown.
He's just like, okay, I'm gonna get the touchdown now. And then they call in Bo, and he's like, come on, man. Nope, Marcus is still in there. Marcus can still get the touchdown. 3 minutes, 50 seconds on the clock. Oh, Marcus. Nope, you aren't getting that, Marcus. See, Marcus doesn't even get credit now. Oh, I thought he had it. That looked like quadruple coverage.
Number 56. Well, you have to wonder how Mark Wilson has that much time. It's not even play action faking or anything up front.
Well, Raider Nation, that's it. That's all you get for this Black Friday. You got to tune in next week and join us next week to get the rest of this game. Coming up next, it's the Raider Bear Black Friday, 2 hours. So make sure you tune in next week. Join the Commish.
The Commish Jr.
For another edition of Silver and Black Theater as we give you the remainder of this great Raider game on Monday Night Football. Thank you for joining us tonight. We always appreciate any seconds that you guys spend with us. Tune in next week to get to the conclusion of this game. It's been a great week with you, Raider Nation. We'll see you back on Monday for Ghost of the Post. Have a great weekend. I'm the Commish.
I'm the Commish Jr.
We are out. Peace, love, Raider Nation.